And now we're going to turn our attention once again to the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway situation, where commuters have had to experience a lot of difficulty commuting from one end of that road to the other. We're going to be speaking with the Commander Chief Executive Officer, Ogun State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Corps, Mr. Shane Oguyemi, who now joins us via phone from Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Thank you so much for staying with us as we establish contact with you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the program. Now, quickly, we'll just begin by asking you, why don't we have some of your officials on the Lagos-Ibadan axis to control the traffic on the Ogun State axis of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway?
Yeah, thank you very much. We have many of our operatives around the axis where the construction zones are. We say we have FRSC there too, we have the police there, we have even the civil defense there too. And the problem we have on that axis is the impatience of the motoring public that are driving through that axis. You see, the Federal Minister of Works and Housing has already informed us that their intention is to complete that road by December. The merger of that lanes coming from is just a little wide. Within the 30 minutes per hour, you move on. But what you see people going, flying one way around that axis. And majority of those flying one ways are the dignitaries, the VIPs and whatever on that axis. And I have even spoken with the project supervisor this morning of the Federal Ministry of Works, Engineer Debose, and what can we do on the engineering of that demarcation that can deter one way there? And we are just looking at what can we do, because we can be there 24/7. At least when motoring public have started moving around that as it's taking one way from as far as 2 a.m. in the morning and blocking those people that are supposed to be on their normal route. You see? And that is the problem we have.
Is that the only problem? Is that the only problem, sir? Because if I can jump in here.
The only problem we have mostly is those people taking one way.
No, what about the sheer number, the sheer volume of
yes.
cars, the sheer number of cars that are great in number on the road?
Yes, statistics recorded that 40,000 ply that route within our houses on daily basis. 40,000 vehicular movement.
Can you explain what can be done to reduce the traffic time being experienced by motorists?
Well, it depends on the motoring public around that axis. We just need to plan for our journey. We know that definitely the construction is ongoing, and we don't have to be in haste. We just have to plan. If we have an appointment, like in 1 hour's time, that means we have to move. But with them, we put 2 hours. It's not. The traffic is moving. It's a moving traffic. Though it's gradual, but it can still move. As we can always see now, that it is just slow. The viewers can see that it's just slow, but it's moving gradually. And from second 30 minutes, you get to where you are going. But instead of going to block another people that need to fly their own route, their own route. So that is the problem. We need to be patient. And we need to be patient. Anywhere that is construction, we need to be patient. And we are doing a stringent enforcement with all other paramilitary and military. Even the military, they are even supporting us now to do that. So people just have to be patient. They shouldn't go and take one way. The traffic is moving. The only problem that we have is at times incessant breakdown of vehicles. And it could be simultaneously and adjacently. But it's still moving.
What is being done? What is being done to have some of that work to carry out that work at night?
Yeah, the Julius Berger too, the construction company, is helping this direction with us. All of us, including FRSC, including Trace and the police, we are doing that night duty together to assist the motoring public. But these motoring public, they are the headache. They don't want to listen. They are just so impatient.
Well, sir, some may beg to differ as far as the people that violate the traffic laws are concerned. Do you have the statistics to show that it is those driving against traffic and those who will violate the traffic laws, that those are the ones causing the traffic, or that the corridor is too narrow and the cars are simply too many?
Well, all of the above that you said, but the major ones are those ones driving in the direction predicted by traffic law, which is one way. You
Now,
understand?
what other measures will you put in place in the Lagos end of Ogun State in order to reduce the traffic for motorists?
Well, the measure is for people to plan for their journey around this axis. And if possible, in a hurry, we've released the press release that you can take another route, another alternative route, if you're in a hurry. So these are the things that we can do. It's public enlightenment for people to know that
What
that place.
alternative routes will you suggest? Are there
Well,
how many alternative routes do we have?
It depends on your origin to your destination. If you are coming from Abeokuta, take for instance, and you are going to Lagos, and your destination to Lagos is Lekki, why can't you fly Ijebu or then fly to Epe from that access? We've just opened that road. Like governor just opened that road. So we can fly that route. Then if you are going towards Ikeja, well, you can still manage to take Songo Ota. There's a route inside Ota, command school, that you can bust out at Ekpanyanokwaja. And you can get to where you are going. But
Now,
instead
you're
of
not the
concentrating on that major Lagos-Ibadan Expressway.
now, we know that this being a heavy traffic road and it being a
Right.
main access road between states, that the traffic obviously will be a great deal. In the
Right.
construction of this road, I asked you earlier, but maybe I'll make myself a bit more clear. I wasn't referring to the work of the traffic management agencies. I was referring
Right.
to the construction companies. Will you have
Right.
served the end result of the construction of this road better if there had been ample opportunity given for them to work at night with the lights and security early in the morning, so that the bulk of the weight of the work will have been done when people are asleep and not using the road, and only when people are driving in the middle of the night? And when I say
You
middle of the
see,
night, I mean the early hours of the morning,
yeah,
12 to 4 a.m.
yes. We've had a meeting with the federal controllers in terms of Southwest in Akuti. Okay, so
We do apologize that we couldn't hear the tail end of his submission, Mr. Sheni Ogunyemi, who joined us from Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, the Chief Executive Officer, Ogun State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Corps, on the traffic on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway.